Alright, Shalom, Shalom. It's Brother Yatazadak, hero of Israel. I'd like to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Today we're going to go into Leviticus chapter 4, going into the Hebrew. So Lord willing, you're edified, giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Let's get right into it. All right. It's Leviticus chapter 4, verse 1 reads, let's get that Salakia. Leviticus 4 and 1, right? Just bear with me while it's loading. And it reads, Wayadabar Yahweh al-Mashah la-Amar. And he spoke the Lord unto Moses to say, speak to the sons of Israel, to say, Dabar al-Banaya Yasha'ala la-Amar, Napash kaya tha chata'a, a soul because it sins in error, ba shagah, from all of the commandments of the Lord, Makal Matazawath Yahweh, which should not be done, Ashar la'ah tha ashayana, and does one of them, wa aisha ma'achat ma'hana, if it be Raslakia, if it is the priest that is anointed, and he has sinned, I'm ha-kahan, ha-mashayach, ya-chata'a, to trespass, to make to trespass the people, la ashamath ha'aim, and he will bring near besides his sin offering, waha quariyab al chata'athwa, follow people show off for the sin. Salakia, and he will bring, right, upon his sin, which he has sinned, right, al chata'athwa ashar chata'a, right, right, par ban bakwar, a bull, the son of a herd, perfect, tamayim, unto the Lord for a sin offering, la Yahweh, la chata'ath, right? It's basically saying, if the priest that is anointed, he sins to make to trespass the people, and he will bring near upon that which he has sinned, which is his sin, right, and causing the people to err, would be a bull, the son of a herd, perfect, unto the Lord for a sin offering. Waha baya'a atha hapar, and he will bring into the bull to the door of the tent of assemblage before the Lord, al pathach ahal mawa'id la panaya Yahweh, and will lean to his hand upon its head, the bull, wa samak atha yadwa al ra'ash hapar, and will slaughter to the bull before the Lord, wa shachat atha hapar lapanya Yahweh, and will take the bull, or Salakia, and will take the priest that is anointed of its blood, of the blood of the bull, walakwach ha-kahan ha-mashayach madam hapar, and he will bring bring it in unto it to the tent of assemblage. Wahabaya'a athawa al achal mawa'id. And will dip the priest to his finger in its blood. Wa tabal ha kahan atha atazabaiwa ba dama. And will sprinkle of its blood 7 times before the Lord. Wa haza man ha hadama shabai payamyam lapanaya Yahweh. Before the face of the veil of the sanctuary, as in before the sanctuary, the veil, which is at the veil. Atha panaya parakath hakwadash. Verse 7. Will place the priest of its blood upon the horns of the altar. Wanathan ha-kahan man ha-dama al-kwarnath maz zabach. Unto its horns for a sweet odor before the Lord. Watarath Hasamyam Lapanaya Yahweh, right? Because that word some means sweet incense, right? So it's just denoting the blood that's going to be offered, right, for a pleasant odor unto the Lord, which is in the tent of assemblage, Ashar Ba'achal Mawa'id. And to all the blood of the bull he will pour out to the foundation of the altar. Wa'atha kal dama hapar yashapak al yasawad, or yasad, right? That word yasad just means foundation, the base of the altar. Mazabach. For a burnt offering, ha'ailah, which is at the door of the tent of assemblage. Ashar pathach achal mawa'id. It's a lot, yeah. And to all its fat of the bull, which is the sin offering, wa'atha kal chalab par ha-chata'ath, he will lift up of it, as in remove it. To the fat, Yorayim Mamanawa Atha ha-chalab, which covers it, ha-masakah, upon the inwards, al-hakwarab, and to all the fat which is beside the inwards, right? As in the inner fat and the outer layer of the fat. Wa'atha kal ha-chalab ashar al-hakwarab. And to the 2 kidneys and to the fat which is upon it, wa'atha shathaya ha-kalayath wa'atha ha-chalab ashar layahan, which is upon the sides, right? Ashar al ha-kasolium, and to the remainder of it, right? As in the remainder of the fat, right? Wa'athal ha-yatharath, because that word kasal, that's speaking of the fat that covers the kidneys and the various organs, which is a webbing of fat, right? And to all that remains of it. Beside the kidney, or salakia, beside the liver, beside the kidneys, he will remove al hakabad, al hakalayat, yasayarna, right? That word, the root for yasayar is sawar, to turn back. Like which, verse 10, like which he will lift up from the ox the sacrifice of peace offerings, right? As in remove, ka ashar yaram, mashawar zabach ha shalamyam. And he will offer it as incense, the priest, upon the altar for a burnt offering. Waha kwatayaram ha kahan al mazabach ha ilah. And to the skin of the bull, and to all its flesh, beside its head, and beside its legs, and its inwards, and that which remains of it. Wa ata iwar, hapar, wa ata kal busharwa, al ra'ashwa, wa al karayawa, wa korabwa, wa parashwa. Right? So that last line, it says, and its inwards, and it's spreading out, because that word parash means to spread out, right? As in everything that remains of it, right? Which is the skin, right? And the flesh, the head, the legs, and the inwards, right? Besides the fat, and the kidneys, and the liver. And he will bring out to all the bull to the outside of the camp, to a place clean. Wahat tazaya ata kal hapar al mahawataza la machana al makwam tahar. To pour out the ashes and right, which is the remainder of it, al shapak ha dashan, and will burn to it upon the wood, upon the fire, wa sharap thawa al ataziyam ba'ash, al shapak salakia, upon pouring out the ashes of that which was burned. Al shapak ha dashan yasharap. Right? So not only is he going to take the skin, right, the head, its legs, and its all that remains of it, as well as the ashes of the fat that was burned, the kidneys, right, the liver, and all that remains of it. Leviticus 4:13. And if all the company of Israel they err, right, and is hidden the matter from before the eyes of the assemblage, wa'im kal idath yasha'ala yashagwa wala or salakia wadna ilam dabar ma ayanya ha kwahal. And they do to one of all the commandments of the Lord which should not be done, and they trespass, right? wa ishwa achath makal matazawath Yahweh ashar la'a ta ashayana wa ashamwa. And it is known the sin which have sinned, which their sin would be upon them. Wa nadaya ha hata'ath ashar hata'awa Eliah, and will bring near the assemblage to a bull, the son of a herd, for a sin offering. Waha kwaryabwa ha kwahal par ban bakwar la hata'ath, and will bring it in unto it before the tent of assemblage. Waha baya'awa athawa lapanya achal mawa'id, and will lead the elders of the company to their hand upon the head of the bull before the Lord. Wa samakwa zakwanya ha'ida atha yadayaham al ra'ash hapar lapanaya Yahweh, and will slaughter to the bull before the Lord. Wa shachat atha hapar lapanaya Yahweh, and he will bring it in the priest that is anointed of its blood, of the blood of the bull, to the tent of assemblage. Waha baya'a ha kahan ha mashayach ma dama hapar al achal mawa'id. Verse 17. And will dip the priest his finger from the blood. Wa tabal ha kahan atazabaiwa man hadama, and he will sprinkle it 7 times before the Lord. Wa hazah shabai hayamyam lapanaya Yahweh. Atha panaya ha parakath, which is towards before the which is before the veil, right? Or Salakia, to it before the veil, right? And of the blood he will place upon the horns of the altar, which is before the Lord. Waman hatama yatan al koranath ha mazabach ashar lapanaya Yahweh, which is in the tent of assemblage, and to all the blood he will pour unto the base of the altar. Ashar ba'achal mawa'id wa atha kal hadama yashapak al yasad mazabach, for a burnt offering which is at the door of the tent of assemblage. Ha'ila ashar pathach achal mawa'id, and to all its fat he will remove of it, and he will offer it as incense unto the altar. Wa atha kal halabwa yarayim ma manawa wa ha kwatayar ha mazabacha, and will offer the bull like which was offered for the bull of these, which is a sin offering. Wa aisha lapar ka ashar Salakia aisha lapar cha chata'ath. So he will do unto it kan ya'ash ya aisha lawa, and will atone upon them the priest, and it will be forgiven unto them. Wakapar alham ha kahan wa nasalach laham. And he will bring out to the bull to the outside of the camp, and which was burned, of it, right? Waha tazaya atha hapar al makawataza la makana washarap athawa, like which was burned to the bull, the former, for a sin offering of the assembly. Ka ashar sharap atha hapar ha ra'ashwan chatath ha quahal. Verse 22, right? Because I'm going to start where it says Hawa Ashar or Salakia. He which is a ruler and he has sinned. Hawa Ashar Nashaya Ya Chata'a, and has done to one of all the commandments of the Lord his power. Asha Achat Makal Matazawath Yahweh Alahayawa, which should not be done in error and has trespassed. Ashar La'a Ta Aishana Ba Shaga Wa Asham. Or it is made known unto him his sin which he has sinned upon it. Awa Hadai Al Yahweh Hata'athwa Ashar Hata'ath Baha, and he will bring in to his oblation a he-goat, a male perfect. Wa Habaya'a Atha Kwarbanwa Shayar Isayim Zakar Thamayim. And will place his hand upon the head of the he-goat, and will slaughter to it in the place which he had slaughtered to the burnt offering before the Lord, a sin offering. It is Wa Samak Yadwa Al Ra'ash Ha Shayar Wa Shachat Athawu Ba Makwam Ashar Ya Shachat Atha Ha Ailah La Panaya Yahweh Chata'ath Hawa. And will take to the priest of its blood, of the blood of the sin offering, Walakwach ha-kahan, madama, ha-hata'ath, upon his fingers, and will place it upon the horns of the altar. Ba atazabai wa Nathan al Kwarnath, mazabach, for a burnt offering, and to its blood he will pour to the base of the altar as a burnt offering. Ha-ilah wa-atha damawa yashapak al-yasad mazabach ha-ilah. And to all its fat he will offer it as incense upon the altar, like the fat of the sacrifice of peace offerings, and will atone upon himself, the priest, or Salakia, and will atone upon him, the priest, of his sin, and it will be forgiven unto him. Wa atha kal chalabwa ya kwatayar ha mazabacha ka chalab zabach ha shalamyam, wa kapar alayawa, ha kahan, ma hata'athwa, wa nasalach lawa. And if a soul one has sinned in error of the people of the land, from the people of the land, wa'im napash achat ta chata'a ba shaga ma'im ha'arataza, in doing one of the commandments of the Lord which should not be done, and has trespassed. Wa'im napash achat ta chata'a ba shaga. Oh, Salaki, I already read that. Ba ashata achat ba matazawath Yahweh ashar la'a ta aishana wa asham. Or it is made known unto him his sin, which he has sinned. Awa hadai al Yahweh hata'athwa ashar hata'a, and he will bring in to his oblation a he-goat, perfect, a female, upon his sin, which he has sinned. Waha baya Qarbanwa Shayarath Azayim Tamayama Nakwaba al Hata'athwa Ashar Hata'a. And will place to his hand upon his head of the sin offering, wa samak ata yadawo id uslake al ra'ash ha chata'at, and will slaughter to the sin offering in the place of the burnt offering, wa shachat ata ha chata'at ba makwam ha ailah. See how many verses we got left. Salakia. Alright, we got 5 verses. And will take the priest of his blood, walakwach hakahan madama, upon his fingers, and will place it upon the horns of the altar for a burnt offering. Ba atazabaiwa wa nathan al kwarnath mazabach ha'ailah, and to all his blood he will pour to the base of the altar. Wa atha kal dama yashapak al yasad ha mazabach, and to all its fat he will remove, like which he removed the fat from upon the sacrifice of peace offerings. Wa atha kal chalaba yasayar ka ashar hasar halab ma'al zabach ha shalamyum, and he was offered as incense to priest upon the altar for an odor pleasant unto the Lord. Waha kwatayar ha kahan ha mazabacha la rayach nayachach la Yahweh, and will atone upon him the priest, and it will be forgiven unto him. Wa kapar alayawa ha kahan wa nasalach lawa. Verse 32. And if it be a lamb which he will bring in for his oblation, for a sin offering, it will be a female perfect, which he will bring in. Wa'im kabash yabaya Qarbanwa la chata'ath nakwaba tamayama yabayana, and will place to his hand upon its head, which is a sin offering, wa samak ata yadwa al ra'ash ha-chata'at, and will slaughter to the sin offering in the place which he slaughtered to the burnt offering. Wa shachat atha la chata'ath ba'makwam ashar yashachat atha ha'ailah, and will take the priest of the blood of the sin offering, walakwach ha-kahan madama ha-chata'ath, upon his finger, and will place it upon the horns of the altar for a burnt offering. Salakia. Ba atazabaiwa wa Nathan al Kwarnath mazabach ha-ailah, and to all its blood he will pour to the base of the altar. Wa atha kol dama yashapak al yasad ha-mazabach, and to all its fat he will remove, like which he removed the fat of the lamb, which is the sacrifice of peace offerings. Wa atha kol halaba yasayar ka ashar yasar Salake yawasar halab ha kashab mazabach ha shalamim, and he will offer it, the priest, as incense unto it upon the altar. Waha kwatayar ha kahan atham ha mazabacha, beside the fire offerings of the Lord, or Salakia, upon the fire offerings of the Lord, al ashaya Yahweh, and will atone upon him, the priest, upon his sin, which he has sinned, and it will be forgiven unto him. Which reads Wakapar Elayawa Ha Kahan Al Chata'atwa Ashar Chata'a Wa Nasalach Lawa. Right? So with that, it's Brother Yatazadak, hero Israel. This is Leviticus chapter 4, going into the Hebrew. Lord willing, you were edified, and as always, giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Kwam Yasha Allah, Ba'al Shalom.